You're now watching Qnews. Here are the top stories for this hour. Israel has launched intense strikes on Beirut's southern suburbs for the third consecutive day. Smoke billowed over the area. The explosions echoed from Deir Qbil after a night of heavy bombardments. Raids also reached Bint Jbeil, where the overnight airstrikes and artillery shelling inflicted significant damage on buildings in residential complexes. Israeli occupation forces targeted several Hezbollah-controlled areas in the latest wave of attacks. Multiple Israeli airstrikes have targeted Hayy al-Ruhaybat in the southern city of Nabtiya, as well as Haret Hareik, Baalbek, and several other areas in Lebanon. The occupation forces Arabic media spokesperson Avichai Adrai stated in a post on X that the 188th Brigade is conducting operations in new areas of southern Lebanon, focusing on Hezbollah's military infrastructure. Adrai claimed that the occupation troops recently discovered and destroyed a weapons depot containing launchers, sniper rifles, and ammunition. The UN Security Council has condemned recent attacks on the UN peacekeeping mission in Lebanon known as UNIFIL. The Council called on all parties to respect the safety of UNIFIL personnel and their facilities, emphasizing that peacekeepers must never be targeted. The Council specifically noted attacks on October the 29th as well as November the 7th and the 8th. Israel has issued evacuation orders for residents in Shwaifat al-Amrusi and Jubairi in Beirut's southern suburbs. The occupation forces spokesperson for Arab media Avichai Adrai released two alerts urging residents of Haret Hareik and Jubairi to evacuate. Earlier today, Adrai also issued a warning for residents in Shwaifat al-Amrusi. Lebanon's caretaker health minister Firas Abiad has launched a crucial vaccination campaign at a shelter for displaced families in Beirut's Kartina district. The initiative aimed at preventing the spread of diseases such as polio and measles focuses on protecting vulnerable children in the region. Abiad administered polio drops to children, emphasizing the need for the Ministry of Health's ongoing efforts to control potential epidemics. He stressed that all citizens, especially those in displaced communities, must be protected to avoid outbreaks that could further strain the country's healthcare system. Four Palestinians have been killed and others have been injured in the Israeli occupation shelling of the Sheikh Radwan neighborhood west of Gaza City. Palestinian media also reported that the occupation forces renewed their artillery shelling on Al Zaytun neighborhood south of the city. Several Palestinians, including two children, have been injured as Israeli occupation forces continue their aggression on Gaza City and the northern Gaza Strip. Palestinian media reported that the occupation forces bombed a residential apartment on Al-Nafaq Street in Gaza, while an Israeli drone targeted a group of citizens in Jabalia. UNRWA Commissioner General Philippe Lazzarini has warned that an entire generation of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip will be denied the right to education if the United Nations Relief and Workers Agency, the UNRWA, collapses. Lazzarini emphasized that without a capable public administration or state, UNRWA is the only organization providing education to over 600,060 children in Gaza. He warned that the agency's collapse would sow the seeds of marginalization and extremism. Israeli occupation forces have denied a young Palestinian man and assaulted four other citizens in Burqa village northwest of Nablus. Palestinian media reported that the occupation forces raided a house in the village and continued their assault for a second consecutive day, engaging in violent acts inside the village and against shop owners. This concludes our top headlines for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates on Qnews.